So now you've created your reinforcement program, you've added your participants, so now it's time to view your results. We're back on the main client portal page, and as you can see, analytics is our final piece. So we are going to start by simply selecting the analytics tab. As you can see, we have many different types of reports that you can pull to view results from your program. Participation reports are inclusive of status and progress reports. The status report will show us if they are invited, not started, if they've fallen into an inactive status, if they're active, and also when they finish. A progress report will show us how they're moving through your program. So for example, they've received 10 mind markers but have only completed 8 at this point in time. You get a nice view of anyone that happens to be falling behind. I'm going to show you how to pull a status report. You'll see here that there's predefined groups. Just to note, these are the groups that would have been created in the participant module from the last video. So just know when you create a participant group in the participant module, any participants that are added to it, you can then do a quick report on those specific people once you're in the analytical tool. For this example, I'm just going to show you all participants. And we will always be asked to select the reinforcement program that we want to run information on. And as you can see, the report populates. It gives us all the information on your current participants. As you hover over each of the statuses, it will give you a brief description of what that status actually means so you know what's going on. And if you hover over the graph, you can see the percentages of your participants and where they fall. You can do a sort by the actual status, their name or invitation date. All information in every Mindmarker report can be exported out into an Excel document. This can be done by clicking the menu option in the green toolbar, scrolling down to the piece of paper with an arrow, and then we'll click export. This will pull out information that was also included on your upload form if you did an email invitation, but also additional information on the participant as well, more than what you see in this view. I'm going to click on the Reports tab to go back to the main page. Another area to look at is the response reports. Response reports are inclusive of your quiz questions, survey questions, and open questions. Let's take a look at the quiz questions. Select our program and run our report. Now the first thing you're going to see is the overview. This is letting you know, as a program overview, 69% of participants are getting the quiz questions correct. When we scroll down, we can do a more deeper look and view each quiz question that you've created and how participants are doing. Again, we get the nice percentages of where people are falling. We can click Show Details on any of these questions, and it's going to show us all the answer options and how participants answered those questions. We can do a sort on who got it correct or incorrect, or also by name. The score report, this is going to provide you with a makeshift leaderboard. This will show us how participants are doing based on their score. It gives us a rank of how participants are doing by their score. Once again, going back to the program module, the score is derived from the weight that is assigned to each mind marker that you've created. Going back to reports again, the final main area of reports is the individual. This will allow you to do an individual report on a participant. It allows you to see how a specific participant has answered all of their mind markers. We'll see their status, progress, how many they've received versus completed as opposed to the whole program in general, their quiz questions, how everything was answered specifically by this one person and how they've been doing, survey questions as well. And this is very good for any manager meetings, one-on-one. The final area in the grade toolbar that we're going to look at is the analysis, and this is going to show us the behavior change report. As we know, this is derived from the repeating survey questions when you're creating your programs. In the program module, when you created a survey question and made a copy, making it a repeating survey question, the system will compile these results in one graph for you to easily view how those answers have changed over the course of your program. In the settings here, you can alter the type of chart you are viewing for ease. And then down below, when we show details, we can see how every participant answered this question every time it was asked of them throughout the course of your program. It gives you a nice view of answer option number 1, which is the blue, was the desired response for this specific sample. And we can see each time it was asked, that percentage grew. You also have the ability to make a report a favorite and therefore have it show up in the My Reports area. When we go into a report, we choose what we want to run it on as usual. But you'll notice in the upper right corner there is a star. If we click this, it's going to allow you to name the report. Once we confirm this, it is added to our favorites. So now if I go to My Reports, we can see there's my favorite sample report, and I can quickly just select the green button for report. This can be done in any report. One final piece, if we navigate back to the main client portal area, I do want to quickly touch on our manager's dashboard, as you can see in the center here. This is always going to show you any programs that you have will be listed in the center. As you can see, this will show us a quick view of the status report. You can quickly pull a progress report, a knowledge report, and the points report. A quick way to get to these reports is by simply clicking the box with the arrow. This will automatically pull this report and open in a new tab. Another item you can do here with all participants, you can specifically select which predefined group that you created in the participant module that you want to view. And as you can see, it automatically updates to only show you that sample participant information. Another really good idea would be to subscribe to get weekly updates on this specific report. You can go to this little envelope to the side, it will subscribe you, and you'll simply receive an email once a week as a reminder to come into the portal and take a quick check of how your program is doing.